I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. Everything I needed. Never thought I'd meet someone like you. You know you are the reason why I feel like I can fly. Thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. On his house. Oops. You ready to put your bag on? Okay, so make sure you tell Nani you got your sunblock, you got underwear, you don't even need your pull-ups. You can tell Nana that you slept in underwear last night and you didn't have an accident, huh?
And I didn't go poop on the bed, Mama.
No, you didn't. You did so good.
I didn't go poopy too.
Look at her little Coachella shorts, they're called, I guess. Coachella shorts. They're so cute, and I love it because they match, the trimming matches this trimming right here.
No,
It's super cute.
no.
Okay, you ready to go? I also, this is like the best bag ever. It's by Laura Ashley, and it's just, it's like perfect. It's got those like spacious front pouch. It's for kids, so you can make it super tight so that it's, here, let's put it on. It fits like everything that she needs. So, I mean, you know, if I can't fit, you know, all her stuff in the diaper bag, or if there's a few extra things, it'll fit in here. But usually she just puts her juice and then some toys in there. And it somehow matches with most of her stuff. Turn around so I can see your bag. And then you can also make it longer. Obviously, there's all this room, but it's like the perfect size for her. And it's so cute. And it literally just, I was like, it's not going to go with stuff, but it really does. It kind of goes with like everything. And I just love it. It's so cute. I think we got it at, where did we get it? Marshall's or Ross? It was Ross or Marshall's. But yeah, I'm obsessed. She's had it for a while, so you probably, I don't know if you guys find it, but there should be more like it. And either way, it's by Laura Ashley. And she's got like, that brand has like really cute baby stuff. So yeah, she's gonna go to my mom's and swim. I gotta go get milk and stuff at the store with Lorena. So I'm just getting ready and then heading out to get milk and things like that. I might get this, but the Revlon kind, because I was watching this girl, Jessica James Decker or something, and she like raves about it, but I don't think my hair is gonna come out anything like hers. Hers looks like professional, so I don't know, it just is too dark. It's just way too dark, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Coffee?
I wanna give you a million things, cause isn't love what it's all about? And how to make you smile again, something that I wanna figure out. I wanna catch you like every time that you fall. I wanna give you the world that is outside your walls. If I was God, I would save you, take you where you belong. If I could, I would give something new, then I would have what it takes. Make you feel like you're safe, 'cause all I need is just someone like you, someone like you, someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you, someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you, someone like you. You don't have to feel like this, yeah, we could try to leave it all behind. And we don't have to think about it, oh baby, try to rest your mind. I wanna catch you like every time that you fall. I wanna give you the world that is outside your wall. If I was God, I would save you, take you where you belong to. If I could, I would give something new, then I would have what it takes. Make you feel like you're safe, 'cause all I need is just someone like you, someone like you, someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you, someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you, someone like you. 'Cause all you need is someone true like you are. 'Cause all you need is somebody. 'Cause all you need is someone true like you are. Someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you, someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you, someone like you.
Hello everybody. So I'm in the car contemplating. My hair is kind of like a natural, I don't know what you call it, ombre, I guess. It's just from all the years of dyeing it and stripping the color that, like, no matter how many times I dye this down here dark, it just fades no matter what, whether it's from the sunlight or whatever, just wind and things. So I don't know what to do. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to add some blonde highlights. I did dye it red. Two things about black and red hair is that, you know, you actually have to go to a salon if you ever want to just go back to like a natural color or get those red tones out. So I don't know, it's really dark at the top, plus I have grays coming through. So I don't know, I need to like touch up the roots and then possibly add some highlights. But whenever I touch up the roots, the new growth you're supposed to call it, I learned in hairdressing school, the new growth, it actually looks okay, but once I touch up my roots again, it's gonna get really, really dark. So I don't know what to do. I should have styled it today so I could get a better look at it. I mean, it's falling out. I don't know if it's from stress or what, but it's falling out. What hair I do have is healthy. It's nice and smooth, so I don't know why it's breaking off. I don't know if it's hormones or like what, but it's like smooth, it's silky. I mean, it's not that dead. So I think it can handle a little bit of bleach, but obviously I've been styling it a lot more lately. It looks so rough in the camera than it does like in this rearview mirror. Anyways, my hair just does not look that bad. So I got a L'Oreal highlighting kit, and then just started looking at YouTube videos and realized If there's one that they do recommend, it's the Revlon Frost and Glow. I think it was Jessie James Decker that was talking about it, but her hair is just like absolutely stunning. Her hair is like in mint condition. Like, I've never seen hair like that in my life on anybody I know, especially in person, like in real life. But yeah, like, I just have more gold and red undertones, so I'm very scared to go in and buy this and do it. But it's like, when you want to do it, you just want to do it. And it's like, what I always try to tell myself when I want to do things like this is, how bad can it get? My hair is everywhere. It's falling out everywhere. What I'm thinking is, usually when I'm in these positions about trying to figure out whether to dye my hair or not, usually I'm like, well, nothing could be worse than this. But that's not the case this time. Right now, I'm actually very satisfied with my hair, being that it's pretty natural. All I really do is touch up my roots. So, like, it would be a disaster if this went badly. So, I don't know what to do, you guys. I wish you guys could respond. Wait a second, because I don't have patience. And I just kind of want to go get it. I'm trying to get a look at it in the camera because it's hard to look at it. I don't know what to do. Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? Let's see if Walmart even has this stuff that a lot of people on YouTube are raving about, saying how amazing the Revlon Flossed.
Revlon Frost and Glow.
The Revlon Frost and Glow. And they're all saying, like, it's foolproof. Like, you can't even, like, mess up your hair with it. So I think I'm going to get it, and then I'm going to go home and I'm going to watch more videos and see what I think and look at other people's hair. Because I did just find a girl, I think her name was like Bella Nucci, and like her hair looked identical to mine, maybe a little bit less or more red, I can't remember. But you know, it's kind of like I need to make a quick decision now. So I think I'm going to go do it. I mean, I'm going to go get it, or at least see if they have it. Another thing was, so I put my little fake ring on today that I just love. But now I'm going to scare away all the potential husbands that may look my way. No, just kidding. I don't think I'll ever get married again after this. But I felt like feeling married today, as unmarried as I really am. It's just, you know, it's kind of shitty when you just want your companion, you want your soulmate, you want to watch your kids grow up with somebody that, oh look, I got something on my lip again. And I don't even know what it is. It's like a sparkle. Anyways. But yeah, I need to start paying attention to like what's on my face when I'm talking. So, I need to get milk and stuff like that. Gonna fix my hair and put it back again because it's just flat and dull and dark and gross. It's falling out all over the place. But yeah, it just really sucks when you really busted your butt to be with somebody, and maybe that's why I want to dye my hair today, because I'm having a little bit of an emotional breakdown. Because yeah, I mean, it's just coming out in giant clumps. Can't see it, but this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. I don't know if it was from pulling it through the cap. It won't stop coming out. There's just hair everywhere. Alright guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm just getting more and more worked up. Okay, so my hair journey continues. I got cut off. I hunted down the dye, but I was stumped on a couple of things. One was, when I first started this hair dyeing journey, I decided, you know, I wanted to do the hair lighting cap. The hair lighting.
The highlighting cap, Taryn, the highlighting cap.
So, like, my mom gave me a leftover highlighting cap. I ripped all my hair through that stupid cap, which is benefit, you know, it's definitely a cool thing to have if your hair is short and if you just want some little thin highlights. But if you have very long hair, and there's a lot of breakage, and it's weak, and it's dyed and processed through, it's gone through a lot. I wouldn't recommend it. A couple other YouTubers say that it kind of gives you line or streaks and like a line in your hair, and it doesn't look very natural, and they said, you know, that's the old way of doing it. When you first start pulling through the cap, you get like a piece like this, and you're like, really? Like, no. But those little thin pieces come out great because the little highlights that I do see in my hair are very thin, and I actually do like the very subtle highlight. So I hunted it down, and so the two things I was stumped on is the way that the people that I've been looking, like following, you know, through the dyeing of their hair, they kind of just took little pieces like this and threw some hair dye on it and then let their hair hang. If I want bleach touching the other parts of my hair, I don't know why she just went about doing it like that, or a few people went about doing it like that. So I was like reconsidering, like, is that what I'm gonna do when I get home? Am I just gonna like randomly grab pieces and trust that my instincts are good enough, you know, and how the highlight's gonna turn out? Because it's very hard to imagine like what your hair is gonna look like after the fact, especially when you're doing highlights, just because it could come out very extreme, just not looking anything like you wanted it to look, or it can come out very subtle, which is probably what you're more so shooting for. But the one kit, you know, is actually cheaper online. I think it was like $6.86 online and like $13 with tax at the store here, which is ridiculous. But then again, I think you're paying free shipping, or it's free shipping online too, so I don't know. You're doing all the footwork and you're paying more. That's crazy to me. But anyways, I was gonna get two. You know, it's always best to do less and then add more than do too much, because you can't go backwards and undo it, you know? Could go get the color oops, but who wants to do that and go through that? I don't. This is probably the first time in my life that I actually do care about my hair. Anybody who knows me knows that I have dyed my hair like every color. And this was back when
Dyeing your hair every color was not cool.
let me say that again. I dyed my hair every single color back when it
was not cool.
So like I got made fun of for having purple hair. Like I got so ranked on for having purple hair, red hair, orange hair, but like every color of the rainbow. I think my hair was every color except blue, which is funny because my little sister, who's like in a band and like rocks out hardcore, used to have bright ass blue hair, and it actually looked pretty cool. I think she's like inspired by some cartoon or something. I don't know what it is. She's 10 years younger than me though, which is crazy. I feel so old. Yeah, she's a little rock star. I love her to death. She's my little sis. I don't get to see her that often, but yeah, so as I was saying, you know, at least she got to dye her hair blue when it was cool, and everybody kind of gave her a high five and like a pat on the back or what have you. I cried for days and days and weeks. I remember one time I dyed my hair right before a semi-formal dance or something like that, and I wanted my hair like, you know, Britney Spears blonde. Decided, yeah, I'm gonna dye my hair tonight right before the dance. There was nothing wrong with my hair before that. I think I went and got like the bleach blonde kit, like the lightest of blondes you can buy. My hair turned pink at the ends, and I was in tears. And now I look back, and like you were able, like you literally could take my hair and stretch it like an elastic. That's how wet it was, which is crazy. I never knew you could like stretch hair like an elastic. But that's when you know your hair is like severely damaged and it needs to be cut. And I remember that night, my dad, we ended up calling my stepmom, which is actually my sister's mom that I was just talking about. We have the same dad, different moms. Her mom came over because she owns her own salon. She's like top notch. She's in like newspaper magazines. things like that. She's pretty well known for her salon, and so she came over to rescue my hair. And I remember that night my dad was like,
Just shave your head.
Just shave your head.
he was so joking, but that is like not, that was funny, but not at that moment. You know, when you're a girl and your hair is such an important asset to your looks, you can't just shave your hair off. I mean, which was funny because not even a couple years later or months later, I'm not even very sure actually, but I remember it was shortly after, you know, Britney Spears went and shaved her head. And I remember thinking like, wow, should I have shaved my head too? Because everything that ever happened to me in my life, for some reason, Britney Spears would like sing about it or talk about it, or she was going through it too at like the same exact time, or she'd go through it and then I'd go through it. Right around when she was in like her darkest days, I was going through very dark times as well, which I'm like dying to talk about with you guys, because no way, shape, or form am I ever gonna like deny it or try to hide it. It's actually a part of my life that I'm not proud of, but have grown a lot because of, and I would love to like help anybody who's going through that, because it is the darkest place. It is like a spot in hell that like nobody wants to be in. I wouldn't wish upon anybody, not even my worst enemies, because even my worst enemies don't deserve to go through the pain like that I've went through and so many millions of people have went through. Opiate addiction and even alcohol addiction is just extremely, extremely sad, because it's life or death, and that's what people forget. That's what people who don't know very well about like sickness and addiction like that. A disease. It's literally a disease. It's a dis-ease with life, with how to handle emotions and things like that. But anyways, yeah, it's sad because a lot of people don't realize how life and death it really is. And for people like me who are like survivors who have made it through, you know, really came through on the other side, it's like they brush it off. They don't really realize like what you've been through and how much it still affects you and how it's still a daily struggle. Like right now my family's like, oh, she's cured, she's all better now. Now we can go back to kind of, you know, treating her how we used to treat her and like not be so easygoing with her. And it's like, no, you guys, it is every day is an ongoing battle. I'm not joking when I say that. This is still a daily struggle, but there is something about me that I don't know if I'm ready to share it. Maybe if I get lots of followers who are really needing my advice or my help or just want to hear my, you know, experience, strength, and hope, then I will certainly share that very private detail about me. But right now it's just not the right timing. I don't even know if any of you are struggling with these things or used to struggle. I'm not struggling with it anymore, thankfully, but it's still a daily difficulty, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm like sweating. I like can't stop eating M&Ms or chocolate chip cookies. I've never been a big fan of like junk food, and I don't know why now of all times I'm just like
Obsessed with
junk food. Anyways, I'm talking about all this craziness instead of my hair. And my hair is still falling out. I was like pulling it all out as I was like walking to and from the store in the parking lot, and I'm just, I'm gonna like throw up. Makes me like really want to cut my hair off, because there's nothing worse than like feeling little stragglers hanging on your arms and like, feel like you're like some Loch Ness monster that's like hairy, and the hair is just, you know, on your legs and arms and feet and like wrapped around your leg, and just, it's so annoying and gross. But I think my voice puts Lorena to sleep. Whenever I get passionate and start yapping like crazy, she falls asleep. I think my papa has to go get Bria and my Nana at my mom's, and I gotta feed Lorena. So I'll continue with this hair journey in a minute. Sorry if I yapped your ear off. You guys are just here for the hair journey. I'll probably throw some time spots down below. That way you're not sitting through my blabbering. Okay, let me get out of the car now. My cutie pie out. Hi, precious. Hi. Alright. She's so hungry. Okay. So all my hair falls out. Okay. Yeah, she is. What? Say it again. One more time. Okay, hold on. You know what? We need a burper. Do you want a burper? Let's try to burp her. Oh, easy, easy. You're throwing her on the hold on. Okay, start burping her.
Someone like you